Samaj is the call. Yes, Captain. This is your next crucial game. You have to win, and you won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll bat first.
Why did you choose to bat?
Think later on it's always difficult to chase under the pressure. I think we'll try to set a target rather than chase.
That sounds good. Any changes in your team?
Two changes. Veer Singh comes in and also Narendra Patel.
Good luck, Captain. Enjoy yourself. Sachin Budia? Yes, you've lost the toss. If you, for example, you had won the toss, what do you think you could have done?
We will have bowled first as well.
Oh, so you are okay to go. Yeah. Why did you decide to do that?
Because I think we want to minimize the runs and we want to chase.
Do you think if you win or lose this game, it will put you in a different task?
I don't think so. We want to play as positive cricket and take game by game.
Any changes in your team?
Yeah, we have one change. Gansham comes in.
Brilliant. Good luck and let's enjoy the game.
એક સરળ સાહસિક કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિની ગાથા છે જે જીવનમાં ખૂબ ટકરાતા આવ્યા છે છતાં પણ માનવતાની સુગંધને ટકાવી રાખવાની ક્ષમતા ધરાવે છે કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિનો ઇતિહાસ ખૂબ જ સંઘર્ષભર્યો રહેલ છે હૃદય ચીરી નાખતી નિડરતામાં દારોદાર સાર્વજનિક સંઘર્ષ વચ્ચે આજે પણ એક અણમોલ દાખલો છે સંપ સહકાર દાતારી અને ધાર્મિક ભાવનાનો તો તેમના લોહીમાં રહેલ છે સાલ 200ની આજુબાજુ મધ્ય એશિયાથી થઈ કાંધાર હિન્દુકોશ આ કુર્મી જાતિ પંજાબના કરાડ અને લેવ પ્રદેશમાં વસ્યા જેનાથી તેઓ કડવા તથા લેવા કણબી પટેલ કહેવાયા ત્યાંથી સંજોગ અનુસાર 1700ની આજુબાજુ ગુજરાત કચ્છ તરફ આવ્યા અને વસાહત કરી સ્વભાવે નિડર અને સાહસિક હોવાથી જીવન નિર્વાહ માટે 1870ની આજુબાજુ સઢવારા વાણમાં આફ્રિકાનું સાહસ ખેડ્યું અને કેન્યા યુગાન્ડા રેલવેની રચનામાં અગત્યનો ફાળો આપી પોતાની કારીગીરીનો પુરાવો સાબિત કરી ધીરે ધીરે પૂર્વ આફ્રિકામાં સ્થાયી થયા કણબી પ્રજા સ્વભાવથી સરળ કૌટુંબિક જીવન ભાવનાવાળી છે સંપ સુલે અને ભાઈચારાની ખૂબ જ મહેર છે જેના ફળરૂપે 1946ના અરસાથી જ્ઞાતિના શ્રી કરશનદેવરાજ વેકરિયા શ્રી નાનજી હરજી વરસાણી શ્રી દેવશી ધનજી વેકરિયા શ્રી ધનજી રામજી ભંડેરી તથા અન્ય આગેવાનો દ્વારા સમાજની રચના કરવામાં આવી વડીલો અને દરેક સભ્યોના પ્રેમભાવથી ડ્યુક સ્ટ્રીટ હાલે રોનાલ્ડ ગાલા સ્ટ્રીટ પર તારીખ 26 ડિસેમ્બર 1954માં શ્રી ખીમજી રામજી પટેલ શ્રી રામજી કુરજી રાઘવાની શ્રી લાલજી હરજી વરસાણી હસ્તક પ્રથમ સમાજનું ઉદ્ઘાટન કરવામાં આવ્યું હતું આજે ઘણા વર્ષોના વાણા વહી ગયા છે પણ જરા ભૂતકાળમાં નજર નાખીએ તો એ સમયે પણ કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિની માનરેખા ઘણી પ્રચલિત હતી જેની ઝલક રૂપે 1954 હોમ મિનિસ્ટર ઓફ ગુજરાત સ્વર્ગીય પ્રેમજી ભવાનજી ઠક્કર 1956 પ્રેસિડન્ટ ઓફ ઇન્ડિયા ડૉક્ટર એસ રાધેકૃષ્ણન 1959 રિસેપ્શન ફોર HRH મધર ઓફ પ્રેઝન્ટ ક્વીન એલિઝાબેથ 1960 Chief Guest for Samaj Exhibition, Honorable Justice C.B. Madan, 1961, participated in reception of Srimati Indira Gandhi. 1964, participated in Kenya Republic Day. જ્ઞાતિનું ગૌરવ ફેલાવતા આવા ઘણા પ્રસંગો જ્ઞાતિજનોએ શોભાવ્યા હતા અને એક વિશાળ વસુધૈવ કુટુંબ ભાવના સાથે કેન્યામાં વસવાટ કરતા હતા. પરંતુ સમયની સાથે કદમ મિલાવતા ભવિષ્યમાં જ્ઞાતિજનો ગૌરવથી કેવી રીતે સાથે રહે, તેમના સામાજિક કાર્યો કેવી રીતે પૂર્ણ કરી શકશે, શારીરિક, આર્થિક, માનસિક સ્તર કેવી રીતે મજબૂત બનશે, શૈક્ષણિક ધોરણ કેવી રીતે ઉપર લાવવું, આવા ઘણા ગૂઢ પ્રશ્નો તથા વિચાર સમાજના વડીલો વચ્ચે ચર્ચાતા હતા. સાથે સાથે કેન્યા દેશમાં જ્ઞાતિજનોની વધતી જતી સંખ્યાની સાથે તેમના સામાજિક પ્રસંગો, જ્ઞાતિની પ્રવૃત્તિ દિવસે દિવસે વધતી જતી હતી. તેના અનુસંધાને સમાજનું સંકુલ નાનું પડવા લાગ્યું અને વિશાળ સંકુલની જરૂરિયાત ઊભી થઈ. આ જરૂરિયાતને પહોંચી વળવા અને લાંબા સમય માટે ઉપયોગી થાય એવી જમીન 1989માં હાસિલ કરવામાં આવી અને તરત 1990માં રિઝોલ્યુશન પાસ કરી બાઉન્ડ્રી વોલ શરૂ કરાઈ. 1991માં ગ્રાઉન્ડ લેવલિંગ, ફાઉન્ડેશન ઓફ મલ્ટીપર્પઝ હોલ, ફાઉન્ડેશન ઓફ સ્કૂલ, ફાઉન્ડેશન ઓફ ફ્લેટ્સ, સ્વિમિંગ પૂલ વગેરે કાર્યો હાથે ધરાયા અને જોતજોતામાં ટૂંકા સમયના ગાળામાં એક ભવ્ય હોલ, સ્કૂલ, સમાજ ફ્લેટ્સ, પેવેલિયન વગેરેમાં વિશ્વકર્માએ સાથ આપીને રચના કરી બતાવી. તારીખ 9 એપ્રિલ 1993માં 4 દિવસનો ભવ્ય પ્રોગ્રામ યોજી નાયરોબી વેસ્ટ કોમ્પ્લેક્સનું ઉદ્ઘાટન કરવામાં આવ્યું, જેમાં દેશ પરદેશથી મહેમાનોએ મોટી સંખ્યામાં હાજરી આપી હતી. આ ભવ્ય યજ્ઞની સુગંધ 25 વર્ષના વાયરા પછી પણ આજે મહેકે છે. ધન્ય છે આ કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિને, જેની બરાબરી કદાચ આજે પણ બીજે જોવા ન મળે. સમાજ ધોરણે જ્ઞાતિની સમય અનુસાર પ્રવૃત્તિઓને વેગ આપવા ચાલુ સમિતિઓને પ્રોત્સાહિત કરી જરૂરી નવી કમિટીઓની રચના કરવામાં આવી. નૈરોબી વેસ્ટનું કોમ્પ્લેક્સ તૈયાર થયા પછી તો દરેક જ્ઞાતિજન પોતામાં અખૂટ ગૌરવ અનુભવવા લાગ્યા. આટલી મોટી આધુનિક વ્યવસ્થા મળ્યા પછી વડીલો અને જુવાન પેઢીમાં મપાય નહીં એટલા ઉત્સાહના ફુવારા ઉછળવા લાગ્યા અને પ્રગતિ માટે પોતાનું યોગદાન આપવા લાગ્યા. જ્ઞાતિમાં શિક્ષણ વગેરે સેક્ટરમાં ખૂબ જ વિકાસ થવા લાગ્યો અને જ્ઞાતિ માટે પ્રેરણા સ્ત્રોત થયા. 1994માં કેન્યામાં કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ સમાજે સમૂહ લગ્નની પહેલ કરી. પ્રશંસારૂપ કાર્ય હાથે ધર્યું અને આજ દિવસ સુધી 445 નવદંપતીઓએ આમાં ભાગ લીધો છે. 1996માં સમાજે રહેવા માટેના ફ્લેટની શરૂઆત કરી, જે આજે નાયરોબી વેસ્ટ અને લંગાટા મળીને 500થી વધુની સંખ્યા થાય છે. આ ફ્લેટ્સ ન નફો ન નુકસાનના ધોરણે જ્ઞાતિમાં અપાયા હતા. આટલા મોટા પાયા પર જ્ઞાતિ ધોરણે કદાચ જવલે જ બીજી કોઈ કેન્યામાં સલવત હશે. ગૌરવની ઘટનામાં 2016માં ભારતના પ્રાઇમ મિનિસ્ટર શ્રી નરેન્દ્ર મોદી નેશનલ લેવલ પર કેન્યા પધારેલ, ત્યારે કસરાની સ્ટેડિયમ પ્રોગ્રામની તૈયારીમાં ભાગ લઈ મોટી સંખ્યામાં હાજરી આપી મોદીજીનું હૃદય જીતી લીધું હતું અને તેમણે કચ્છીઓની ખાસ નોંધ લીધેલી છે. શિક્ષણને જીવનમાં એક અગત્યનું સ્થાન આપી 2016માં લંગટા સ્કૂલનું નિર્માણ કરવામાં આવ્યું, જેમાં હરામ્બે સ્પિરિટની ભાવનાથી દરેક ગામના જનોએ પોતાની યથાશક્તિ પ્રમાણે હોશભેર દાન આપી જ્ઞાન યજ્ઞમાં ભાગીદાર થયા હતા. હિન્દુ સંસ્કૃતિમાં નારી શક્તિનું સ્થાન અગત્યનું છે. કુટુંબની ઘડતર, ઘરની શોભા સ્ત્રીના હસ્તે સર્જાય છે. લેડીઝ વિંગ હંમેશા સમાજ અને ઘર ઉપયોગી એક્ટિવિટીઝમાં પહેલ જાળવી છે. અવારનવાર સોશિયલ ગેધરિંગ, વિઝિટ ટુ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન્સ, બહારની અન્ય સંસ્થા સાથે પિકનિક, હુનર કળા, સ્કિલ એક્સપોઝર, બાળકો માટે શિક્ષણની જરૂરિયાત, લીડરશિપ આવી અન્ય પ્રવૃત્તિઓમાં ભાગ લઈ પોતાના ઘરનું તથા સમાજનું સ્થાન શોભાવીને જવાબદારી નિભાવવામાં સફળ રહી છે. માનવતાની નજરે જ્યાં આપણી કર્મભૂમિ હોય, જે દેશમાંથી આપણે સદ્ધર થયા, જે દેશમાંથી આપણે સુખ સગવડ પ્રાપ્ત કરી, આપણે એ દેશના જરૂરિયાતમંદ જનતા માટે સેવા, દાન, શિક્ષણના સ્તરે ભાગ લેવો એ માનવતાનો મુગટ કહેવાય. આનો ખ્યાલ રાખી 1996માં કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ ચેરિટેબલ ટ્રસ્ટની રચના થઈ, જેના હેઠળ મેડિકલ અને એજ્યુકેશનના કાર્ય હાથ ધરાયા. નાત જાતના ભેદભાવ રાખ્યા વગર રેગ્યુલર બેઝિસ પર ફેમિન રિલીફ એસિસ્ટન્સ, મેડિકલ સહાયતા, અન્ય રિલીફ એક્ટિવિટીઝ, ઇમ્પ્રૂવ એન્વાયરોમેન્ટ પ્રોજેક્ટ્સ, ટ્રી પ્લાન્ટિંગ, એજ્યુકેશન એસિસ્ટન્સ ટુ નીડી વન્સ આવા અન્ય સેવાના કાર્યો કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ ચેરિટેબલ ટ્રસ્ટ દ્વારા યોજવામાં આવે છે અને કેન્યાના રહેવાસી તરીકે પોતાની ફરજ બજાવે છે. જ્ઞાતિનો આર્થિક સ્તર આટલો ઉપર લાવ્યા પછી પણ આગેવાનની ખાસ ઈચ્છા છે કે એક ફુલ્લી ઇક્વિપ મોડર્ન હોસ્પિટલ અને વર્લ્ડ રેકોગ્નાઇઝ યુનિવર્સિટીનું ભવિષ્યમાં નિર્માણ કરે. ભણવાની ઈચ્છા હોવા છતાં જ્ઞાતિના ઘણા બાળકો વંચિત રહી જતા હતા. 1993માં સમાજની સ્કૂલ શરૂ થતાં બાળકોના ઉજ્જવળ ભવિષ્યના સપના હકીકતમાં ફેરવાયા. 2002ના અરસામાં નર્સરી સ્કૂલ શરૂ થઈ. પ્રિન્સિપાલ H.S. ગિલની માર્ગદર્શન નીચે આજે સ્કૂલમાં 200થી વધારે ટીચર્સ, 3000 સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ અને 20 બસોનો સમાવેશ થાય છે, જેને બેસ્ટ રન બસ ફ્લીટનું એવોર્ડ મળેલ છે. બાળકોની દબાયેલી ઈચ્છાઓ સાકાર થતી દેખાય. O અને A લેવલ રિઝલ્ટમાં વર્લ્ડ ટોપ પોઝિશન્સ લીધા છે. 2005 નેશનલ સાયન્સ કોંગ્રેસમાં 3rd પોઝિશન લઈ આજ દિવસ સુધી વિદ્યાર્થીઓએ ફર્સ્ટ પોઝિશન જાળવી રાખ્યું છે. યુનાઇટેડ નેશન હેઠળ વર્લ્ડ પ્રોબ્લેમ ટોકમાં ભાગ લઈ પ્રથમ સ્થાન લીધેલ અને દર વર્ષે ભાગ લેવા બદલ રેકોગ્નાઇઝ અને એપ્રિસિએશનના સંદેશ મળતા રહે છે. 2007 વોશિંગ્ટન USAમાં યંગ લીડર્સ કોન્ફરન્સમાં ભાગ લીધેલ. 2012 ગાઉટેંગ સાઉથ આફ્રિકા યંગ સાયન્ટિસ્ટ ફેરમાં ભાગ લઈ 3જું ઇનામ મેળવ્યું હતું. 2014 લોસ એન્જલસ USA બ્રાઇટેસ્ટ યંગ માઇન્ડ ફેરમાં ભાગ લઈ, જેમાં 77 દેશોએ ભાગ લીધો હતો. તેમાં પણ આપણા યંગ સાયન્ટિસ્ટે સમાજ, સ્કૂલ તથા કેન્યા દેશ માટે ડંકો બજાવ્યો હતો. 2016 જ્યારે ઇન્ડિયન પ્રાઇમ મિનિસ્ટર શ્રી નરેન્દ્ર મોદીજી કેન્યા આવ્યા હતા, ત્યારે સ્કૂલના આગેવાનોની ખાસ મુલાકાત લીધી હતી. આજે કેન્યામાં સમાજ સ્કૂલ ઈ-લર્નિંગ ફેસિલિટીમાં અગ્રસ્થાન ધરાવે છે. સરવાળે સમાજ સ્કૂલના વિદ્યાર્થીઓને આજે દુનિયાની વર્લ્ડ ક્લાસ યુનિવર્સિટીમાં એડમિશન મળે છે. અગર જીવન છે તો તેને લગતા અનેક હાલાત સારા નરસા આપણે કબૂલ કરવા રહેશે. એમાં બીમારી એક મોટો ભાગ ભજવે છે. નાની મોટી બીમારીના ખર્ચ ઘણા હોવાથી મધ્યમ વર્ગને આર્થિક બોજ થતો હોય છે. આ નાજુક જરૂરિયાતને લક્ષ્યમાં રાખી સમાજે મેડિકલ ક્લિનિક બાંધી અને સમાજ ચેરિટેબલ ટ્રસ્ટ હેઠળ 2002માં આમ જનતાની સેવા માટે ખુલ્લી મૂકવામાં આવી. આજે વાર્ષિક લગભગ 13,000 દર્દીઓને જ્ઞાત જાતના ભેદભાવ વગર માનવતાના ધોરણે દવા સાથે સેવા અપાય છે. જરૂર જણાતા નબળા દર્દી માટે મોટી હોસ્પિટલમાં ઓપરેશન, ટ્રીટમેન્ટની સહાયતા પણ અપાય છે. આવા માનવ સેવાના કાર્ય કરતા ખરેખર જનતાની દુઆ, આશીર્વાદનો વરસાદ આ જ્ઞાતિ પર વરસતો રહેલ છે. સમયની સાથે સમાજની એક્ટિવિટીમાં સક્રિય ભાગીદાર થવા નવજુવાનોની જરૂરિયાત જણાઈ અને 1992માં સમાજ યુથ લીગની રચના કરવામાં આવી. વડીલોનું સન્માન અને યુવ પેઢીને યોગ્ય પ્રગતિશીલ એક્ટિવિટીઝ કરી શકાય એવા કાર્યોનો સ્ત્રોત વ્યક્તિ વહેવા લાગ્યો. સમયની સાથે વધુ યુવા જોડાવા લાગ્યા અને આજે યુથ લીગ સમાજનો એક પીઠ સ્તંભ અને ભવિષ્યના લીડરો માટેનો ખજાનો થઈ રહ્યો છે. યુથ લીગની એક્ટિવિટી અગર ગણાવીએ તો લિસ્ટ ઘણું લાંબુ છે, પણ સફળતાના પુરાવા રૂપે એટલું જ કહેવાય કે આજે જ્ઞાતિમાં રોનક અને ઉર્જા દેખાય છે તેમાં ખરેખર યુથ લીગે જ દોર પકડી છે અને ભાવિ પ્રજાને સાથે રહેવાની, સહી માર્ગે જીવવાની અને જીવનમાં કંઈ હાસિલ કરવા માટે એક પ્રોજેક્ટેડ ગાઈડલાઇનનું પાવર હાઉસ છે તેવું સાબિત કરી બતાવ્યું છે. નાની મોટી બીમારી માટે સમાજની ક્લિનિકમાં સારવાર થઈ જાય, પણ ન કરે નારાયણ, જ્યારે મોટી બીમારીમાં માણસ સપડાઈ જાય ત્યારે ઘણી વખત મધ્યમ વર્ગના માણસ માટે જીવનની કમાણી વપરાઈ જાય છે અને માણસ આર્થિક રીતે ભાંગી પડે છે. આ વિષયનો ખ્યાલ કરી મેડિકલ રાહત મળે એવા ઉચ્ચ વિચારથી 1995માં મેડિકલ રિલીફ સ્કીમ શરૂ કરવામાં આવી, જેમાં આજે 4,442 મેમ્બર્સ જોડાયેલા છે. આજ સુધી આ સ્કીમમાં કેન્યા શિલિંગ્સ 5,33,00,000ના ક્લેમ્સ 584 મેમ્બરને સહાયતા રૂપે મળ્યા છે. સમાજની મેડિકલ વેલફેર સ્કીમની ખાસિયત એ છે કે બજારના કમર્શિયલ મેડિકલ ઇન્સ્યોરન્સના કમ્પેરિઝનમાં જ્ઞાતિજન બહુ જ વ્યાજબી ફી ભરી મેમ્બર થઈ શકે છે અને આ યોજનાનો એટલો જ લાભ લે. દરેક મનુષ્યને એક સુંદર, આનંદી જીવન જીવવાની ઈચ્છા હોતી હોય છે. આજે ઈશ્વરે જ્ઞાતિને પૈસે ટકે સદ્ધર કર્યા છે અને આ સ્વર્ગ જેવો કેન્યા દેશ કર્મભૂમિ તરીકે પ્રાપ્ત થયો છે. પણ ઘણી વખત અન્ય વાતાવરણથી અંજાઈ જઈ માણસ આજુબાજુની હાલાત ભૂલી જઈ એક્સિડન્ટ, ચોરી, ગુંડાગીરી વગેરેનો શિકાર બની જતો હોય છે. પરિણામ રૂપે એક કન્ફ્યુઝન સ્ટેટમાં આવી જાય છે. તત્કાલ તેની મદદ માટે બાજુમાં કોઈ હોતું નથી. આવી પરિસ્થિતિમાં જ્ઞાતના યુવાન વર્ગે 2013માં KRR ઊભું કર્યું અને આજ દિવસ સુધી અસંખ્ય માણસોને અંતિમ ક્રિયા સુધીની સંપૂર્ણ સાથ અને સહકાર આપી રહ્યા છે. આ ઓપરેશનની કિંમત તો જેને વીત્યું હોય તેને જ સમજાય છે, પણ હકીકતમાં દરેક જ્ઞાતિજનને જરૂર પડે ત્યારે બની શકે એટલો સાથ અને સહકાર આપવો જોઈએ. કારણ કોણ ક્યારે આવા સંજોગોમાં આવી જાય એની ખબર નથી હોતી. ઇટ ઇઝ બેટર ટુ બી સેફ ધેન ટુ બી સોરી. કેન્યા દેશમાં કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિ પર ઈશ્વરની ઘણી મહેર ઉતરેલી છે. મહેનત, સાહસ અને સચ્ચાઈથી આજે કામ ધંધામાં કોઈ પણ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ લેવલ પર સરખામણી કરી શકાય એમ છે. ભલે આપણને ઘરથુથીમાં કન્સ્ટ્રક્શન વ્યવસાયનો વારસો મળેલ છે, જેના વિશે આ દેશમાં દરેક નાગરિકને જાણ છે. તદુપરાંત જ્ઞાતિનું ઘણું માણસ જુદા જુદા ક્ષેત્રમાં પોતાનું બિઝનેસ કરે છે. આજે જ્ઞાતિમાં સારામાં સારા એકાઉન્ટન્ટ્સ, એસીસીએ, સીએ, ડૉક્ટર્સ, એન્જિનિયર્સ, પાયલોટ્સ, ટીચર્સ, એડમિનિસ્ટ્રેટર્સ, આર્ટિસ્ટ વગેરેનો સમાવેશ થાય છે, જેમણે ઇન્ટરનેશનલ લેવલ પર પોતાની નામના હાસિલ કરેલ છે. આવી એક્ટિવિટીઝને સપોર્ટ કરવા માટે 2014માં કચ્છી ઇકોનોમિક કાઉન્સિલનું નિર્માણ કરવામાં આવ્યું, જ્યાં સેમિનાર્સ, ટેક્સ મેટર્સ, વેકન્સીઝ, ઇન્ટરનેશનલ ડોમેસ્ટિક બિઝનેસ ફેર્સ, વેન્ચરિંગ ઇન્ટુ ન્યૂ બિઝનેસ વગેરે પર ચર્ચા કરવામાં આવે છે. સમાજના યુવાન વર્ગ આશા રાખે છે કે વધુમાં વધુ જ્ઞાતિજનો આ સુવિધાનો લાભ લે અને પોતાનું ઇકોનોમિક સ્ટેટસ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ લેવલની હરોળમાં રહી પોતાનું અને જ્ઞાતિનું નામ રોશન કરે. ભાઈઓ તથા બહેનો, આ છે કચ્છી લેવા પટેલ જ્ઞાતિની માનવતાને પ્રેરણા પાઠવતી જીવનગાથા, જે આજે પણ દુનિયાના આજના વાતાવરણમાં સ્વર્ગ સર્જવાની આસ્થા પ્રેરે છે. मौजों से जो डरा किनारा नहीं पाता, मौजों से जो डरा किनारा नहीं पाता, हिम्मत वाला कभी हार नहीं मानता, जिगर वाले को जीत दूर नहीं होती, जिगर वाले को जीत दूर नहीं होती, लक्ष्य कोई बड़ा नहीं, लक्ष्य कोई बड़ा नहीं, जीता वही जो डरा नहीं, जीता वही जो डरा नहीं.
આવેરો કે નહીં દબાવીને થોડીક વાર રહીને બોલો, સમજાતું નથી કઈ અહીંયા.
Hello? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. SILVERSPREAD SCLPS Premier League Day-Night Cricket Tournament has been organized by Shri Kachilava Patel Samaj Youth League, proudly sponsored by our gold sponsors, SILVERSPREAD Pipes Meru, silver sponsors, Nairobi Timber Projects Limited and Broadwalk Mall, silver sponsors, Lakshman Pai Construction, who are celebrating 70 years in construction industries, bronze sponsors, Mombasa Cement, printing partners, Elite Offset Limited, fuel partners, Mafuko Group of Companies, media partners, Radio 44 and the Asian Weekly, man of the match partners, Nairobi Timber Projects Limited and Broadwalk Mall, highest number of sixes partners, Lakshman Pai Construction, media sponsors, Usher Locker India Private Limited and Propel Engineering Excellence, internet providers, Hirani Telecommunications, courtesy of Mansukh Bhai Hirani. We begin the match number 11 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Lovely Pushka.
Pushka Karai, opening bowler. Pushka Sharma, opening bowler for Orioles. What a start for him. 2 balls, 2 dot balls. That's wonderful. Nandu playing his first game. For Arioms, he's taking it a bit slower because he has to get into the rhythm. Just opening his account after the 4th ball, getting a single from there. And his opening partner, DN Gondaria, both sharing the stage, and they also opened their batting for their respective club games. Canbis. DN Gondaria following the footstep of his senior, opening his account with a single from the 3rd man side. Pushkar seems to be enjoying his bowling, putting it line and length and forcing the batters to stretch a little bit harder for them to collect that single. That is a huge appeal, but umpire seemingly not interested. That is the end of over number 1. The score 2 for no loss.
At the end of the first over, Hariom Titans on 2 runs for no loss.
To open second over, bowling from the mosque end. Remember last time when Raj was on this particular pitch again, he collected 5 clean wickets and also going home with man of the match note. Hoping today is another lovely day for him again. Will it be a super 5, or is he going to pin them down, not conceding runs? That is the first ball, and just keeper missed that touch from the bat, and they take off for 2 runs. He's quite annoyed. He's a key bowler who always collects wickets for his particular team, but it seems to be a leg by indicated by umpire Isaac Oyeko. Last time I remember Dian Gondaria didn't get any spectacular runs, but today Raj deciding to go for a bouncer, and Dian Gondaria, being one of the best opening batters we've faced around this nation, goes for a big and huge 6. What a count for him. Raj looking a bit tensed. He's bowling to one of the dangerous batters ever. Volleys can go, short ball can go, any type of ball. If the rain is on form, you are in trouble as a bowler. That's a lovely cricket to watch. After a huge 6, block, watching for the next ball to come around. Goes again, but this time just for a single. Seemingly Raj has noticed where to put the ball and stop those boundaries from Dian Gondaria, the man who likes going wild from the word go. Nando saying, no, Dylan can't do this alone. I'm also an opening batsman. Went for a cut shot over the point, and Gully for a lovely shot, getting 4 runs. Wow. The field down boundary. 3 steps, the ball is over the line. The ball was marked hard.
At the end of the second over, Hariom Titans on 15 runs for no loss.
That is the end of second over. Budia going for 13. And the total score reading 15 for no loss. Pushkar Karai to bowl his second over. After just considering 2 runs from the previous over. Seemingly nice and easy. Harry Ohms won the toss and opted to bat first. saying that this wicket, if you score more than 150, it's a very way of protecting and can defend the score easily. That was Dhiren Gondaria just being dropped from Pushkar's bowling. Oh God. Just after the point, region area, the driver did everything that he could, but unfortunately didn't manage to stick into that ball. Dhiren Gondaria thinking now, that is the first dropped. I have to be very careful and work the ball cleanly. It seems maybe the wicket is slowing down or is coming faster. So for him, he has to judge and watch which ball to play, which ball to pull, and which ball to drive. That was a single there. Officials of today, David Odhiambo Pamba and Isaac Oyeko, looking serious. They really don't want to make any mistake here. They just want the game to be played in a good spirit, of which that is what we want for both teams. Them being the senior umpires so far, it seems everything is going on well as we expect. When you have a good driver in a bus, you know very well the safari is going to end on a super note. That is a good drive shot, but still a dot. Trying to swing arms, looking for that one bounce or a huge one. But again, if you mistime it, then you know what will going to happen next. Mid on, mid off, they're waiting for you. That is a super bowler from Pushkar. Just considering one run from that second over of his and putting the total to 16 for no loss after 3 overs.
At the end of the third over, Hariom Titans on 16 runs for no loss. Narendra Patel on 5 runs. Dhiren Gondaria on 11 runs.
This particular game is do or die for both teams since they lost their first matches and they want to rebuild from bad losing and they want to make it at least one after one. That is a super drive straight from Raj's bowling. It seems these guys have decided they need to attack one of the bowlers because Pushkar is just releasing the ball on the spot, forcing the batters not to drive anything harder. And because Raj is quite quick and the ball is reaching the bat, so they can drive and go for him. Looks like a lovely shot just for 2 bounce and a boundary. That's another lovely drive. Super fine fielder Dash, who represents Samaj, taking the ball and enjoying his fielding. Pushkar Kera coming into discussion with the bowler, telling Raj, never mind, but don't feed him so much. 3/4 will do good. Wow, that's another drive again. Just punched back to the bowler, and seemingly Dhiren Gondaria, after that drop earlier, he's enjoying his now drives. That is the time we normally tell fielders, don't give a chance to a batsman who's a dangerous like Dhiren Gondaria. Now you see, after being dropped, the damage Gondaria is doing right now. That is just a luck. A full toss and being punched back to mid-on. Didn't feel he's done something bad and cussing himself. That could have been a boundary or a huge 6. Just heard the word shot by. It means between the point and gully. The ball is rolling so quick to the boundary. I think he likes the ball that comes direct to the bat. He plays like class, man. That's a lovely shot. Look at him. Nice balance, good cut. Nothing a point or a gully can do. Just chase the ball and bring it back to the bowler, who is Raj Budia. Still one ball to go in this over. Will it be a dot, a wicket, or a boundary? Yes, they get a boundary.
At the end of the 4th over, Hariom Titans on 29 runs for no loss. Narendra Patel on 5 runs. Dhiren Gondaria on 24 runs.
That was quite an expensive over from Raj Budia, who just conceded 14 runs from the second one. Raj Budia has been quite expensive as of today in 2 overs, giving 26 runs, comparing to Pushkar, who has just bowled 2 overs, 2 runs for no wicket. I think Narendra, he knows very well, still the calculation and the rhythm still not into him so much, so you don't want to take a risk of pushing so hard. He might pull something, and that sounds good for him, and who never knows. He's one kind of, he can even damage you in 1 or 2 overs. He can force you to go for even a 50, but since he knows what his capability is, taking it easy so that the body can absorb and relax together, come into this game. Pushkar seems to have known spot where to bowl. Some of the balls are not even bouncing, rolling towards the keeper and coming nicely towards the batter. So you have to play him and be careful on what you're doing. Who knows? Only considered 1 run so far after 4 balls. And again, that's a huge drive, but they don't take any single. Seems to be pushing it and trying to minimize that covering up of Raj's spell of 26 runs, trying to protect him, which is very nice. Again, that is the end of 3rd over from Pushkar, considering another 1
At the
run.
end of the 5th over, Hariom
after
Titans on
3 overs,
30 runs for
just
no
4
loss.
runs from him. What a lovely
Narendra
spell.
Patel on 5 runs.
I
Dhiren
hope he
Gondaria
continues.
on 25
Otherwise,
runs.
you never know when he comes back, when power hitter are there, they can even damage him in the 1 over. He can even consider 30. Number 27 jersey, Hashin Varsani. Last game, he stopped the danger batters from getting those boundaries, and he was doing a lot of dot balls. He seems to be enjoying his spell every time he comes to bowl as fast change bowler, because this particular field,
Bowling the
that's
next
where he
over,
trains,
Harshin
that's where he
Varsani.
plays all his home matches, and he knows where to do, and he knows where to place the ball. Comes with a full toss and it's been punished back to the boundary. This my foot didn't tell him that. Well watched, nice directed, just for one bounce and a boundary.
Lovely, Ashin, Alje. Off stop, please. Lovely, Ashin. Lovely, the boy.
That is well bowled. Getting a single there from Nandu. Nandu goes high. Everybody mind. And goes high and high for a huge one. Isaac Oyeko raising his hands up in the sky saying, that is number 6.
Lovely. Kawa, Ashin.
Harshil, after that first particular over for him, he managed to consider 11 runs for no wicket. And
At the end
it
of
seems
6 overs,
this
Hariom
power play is
Titans
playing
on
well
41 runs for no
the
loss. Narendra
Hariom
Patel on
team
11 runs. Jiren
just
Gundaria
on
playing on 30 runs.
current run rate of 6.36. And looking at the things, the projected score might reach to 140.
Bowling the next over, Nitish Hirani.
Number 8 jersey, Nitish Hirani, coming to replace Pushkar, also clubmate. Nitish Hirani is one of the fine upcoming youngsters who bowls line and length with his leggies and sometimes offies.
Oi, yaar. Bowling ke boy.
Wait the call. Sachin Budia, fantastic fielder at the covers. Nitish Hirani also plays around him his daddy.
Lovely, Nitish.
Mansukh Hirani, one of the kind, one of the best man around for this particular kind of cricket. The man who wants to build this game all around the country. The man who wants to sponsor. Currently, he's sponsoring a team from Nakuru, Pirates Cricket Club, and the ladies national team when they represent themselves for NPCA League. this is the man that we want to be around all the time because everybody enjoys. He has a heart of saying, if I'm still alive, let the game be played. Mansuk, congrats, brother. That is a fantastic over from Nitish, just
At
giving
the end
one
of 7
run.
overs, Hariom Titans
Super
on
and good
42
change
runs for
from
no
the captain
loss.
Sachin Budia.
Narendra Patel playing on 11 runs. Dhiren Gundaria on 31 runs.
Captain deciding, let me come in. I'm the leader. I'm a senior member of this team. Let me lead my team. Let me show the rest of my players how it is done. And that's a good move because
Bowling
captain
the
has
next
to lead
over,
from front.
Sachin Budia.
That is what Sachin Budia has decided. That's a lovely cut from Dhiren, but well fielded at the point region area. That is what is needed because all the fielders must back up their bowler and the bowler has to bowl on line and length to help the fielders too. Simple fine cut, point region area for one. This opening pair rotating the strike so well. They have used their power play accordingly, managing to secure 40 plus runs, and that is the only way. But Sachin and his main crew trying to pin down the Ariom teams, because if you see the current run rate of 5.49, it might restrict him into a projected score of 110 and plus, maybe depends what happens behind there. That is a swing and miss. Sachin Budia just doing what is asked to do and doing as fantastic captain.
At the end of 8 overs, Hariom Titans on 43 runs for the loss of no wicket. Narendra Patel on 11 runs, Dhiren Gundaria on 32 runs.
That is Nitish bowling his second over. I believe if you reach around 50 plus runs in between the 10th over and you have wickets behind, it really gives boost and good morale for the batters who are coming in because they have nothing to lose. But if below 10 overs you've lost almost 4 to 5 wickets, any person who comes in, his mind is not really set and settled because he knows very well, if I happen to go wild, my team sometimes will struggle. This is what Harry Holmes have done here. And again, since the two opening batters who are in the crease, all of them, they can damage you and they can build the team inning anytime. That is what I'm talking about. Dhiren Gondaria just going wild, and that's a Raj drive to go for the catch. He was 5 meters and he punched the ball to the boundary for a 6. Oh, Raj Bodia was quite in. When you're fielding on boundary, stay on the ropes. Judge from the ropes. Well played. Just after 6, gets a single. 1 ball to go. Nitish doing quite fine well. Just considered below 10 runs. And punched over the covers. Just for 1.
At the end of 9 overs, Hariom Titans on 52 runs for no loss. Narendra Patel playing on 12 runs. Dhiren Gondaria on 40 runs.
Yet to bat, wicketkeeper Sukhdeep Singh, a fine upcoming star. Rajesh Ragwani, Jasraj Kundi, a man who can send and settle the ball far away. Aditya Vekaria, another super fine. Jinesh Jivani, Suresh Kerai, Jagdish Kabaria, Milan Kerai, Harshit Vekaria. All these guys, they're yet to come and open the account. But it looks like when they come in here, they're coming for a big mission. Sachin Bodia to continue his second over, where he considered only 1 run from the first over. Oh, that's another drop again. Just took runs from there. Captain Notlo seemingly looking happy. That's a kind of timer that we don't want to see. Someone of Narendra's caliber. He's a man who goes out and collects the huge one. We are halfway done. 10 over approaching. Timeout of 3 minutes. Just a booster of the captain and the entire team come together and discuss where the mistake is and what to do next. If the batting team is struggling or if the fielding team is struggling, they can at least share their minds, and maybe the coach can even come in and give a word of wisdom and give what he has just picked from those particular 10 overs. Oh, Who knows what is going to happen in that ball? It's going high. High. And there's a wicket. My goodness. Hashin Vasani just went for a lovely waiting high catch and managed a lovely catch, dismissing Narendra Patel on 14 after 23 balls.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the SILVERSPREAD SCLPS Premier League Day-Night Cricket Tournament. It has been organized by Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj Youth League, proudly sponsored by our gold sponsors, SILVERSPREAD Pipes Meru, silver sponsors, Nairobi Timber Projects Limited and Broadwalk Mall, silver sponsors, Lakshman Bai Construction, who are celebrating 70 years in construction industries, bronze sponsors, Mombasa Cement, printing partners, Elite Offset Limited, fuel partners, Mafuko Group of Companies, media partners, Radio 44 and the Asian Weekly, man of the match partners, Nairobi Timber Projects Limited and Broadwalk Mall, highest number of 60s partners, Lakshman Bai Construction, media sponsors, Usher Locker India Private Limited and Propel Engineering Excellence, internet providers, Hirani Telecommunications, courtesy of Mansukh Bhai Hirani. At the end of 10 overs, Hariom Titans on 55 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Incoming batsman, Sukhdeep Singh. Dhiren Gundaria playing on 41 runs.
I liked watching that particular dismissal of Narendra, the man who picked that lovely catch, Hiten Karai. He took sometimes judging himself, not looking down. And there was a man standing just on boundary right behind him. He took sometimes watching it. He raised his hand, saying, that is a clean collecting. Oh my God, lovely. You have a future, mister. You might become the second or next good umpire. Sukhdeep Singh replacing the danger man, Narendra Patel. Sukhdeep Singh, he represents Nairobi Simba as a captain and opening batter. He's in with his partner, Dhiren Gundaria, as captain of Cannabis. Both captains now are sharing the podium. Both captains are now batting together. Let's see what they can produce. Captain of Floraka, Nitish, also bowling to both two captains. I love this contest. I don't know what was Captain Godare trying to do, sweeping something that is not swept. Thank God he's wearing a helmet. Otherwise he could have lost his nose. Yes, that is a hit from the bat. The sound says everything and allows Mr. David Odhiambo to stretch a bit, indicating that's a huge six. Dhiren Gundaria batting on 47 just after 37 balls. That is a boundary again. Diren Gondaria reaching his 50 milestone in just 10.5 overs.
One more.
What a way to go. The scoreboard is almost his. Different of 15 runs. It's nice to watch. After being dropped for 5, he decided, I'm going now for it. He's asking Nitish to work extra harder because the contest is on.
चल boy.
Some good chance for Nitish. He has considered 11 runs from that particular over.
At the end of 11 overs, Hariom Titans on 66 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Dhiren Gondaria on 52 runs. Sukhdeep Singh on 0.
Sachin Budia bowling his third over. His club mate captain Dhiren Gondaria saying, my friend, I've been here for the last 11 overs. I can see this thing more than you do. He's now punching the bowlers all over the field. Cut shots, drive, pull, etc. Name them. I wonder what Sukhdeep has been told by his captain Dhiren, since Dhiren is on 57, Sukhdeep 0 after 2 balls. What he's supposed to be doing? Should he continue smacking like a set batter, or is he supposed to give strike to the man of the moment, Dhiren Gondaria, or they've discussed rotating boundaries, 2s, 3s and 4s? So far that's a good over from Cap Sachin. Just considered 7 runs, 1 ball to go. Sukhdeep Singh is not doing the right thing for his team. Play straight, young. Play straight, young man. Rotate the strike. Get singles.
At the end of the 12th over, Hariom Titans on 73 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
Hashin coming back for his second over after giving out 11 runs in his particular first over, and maybe the change that was taken by the captain, it might bring some breather into him. And there's no time for that. Dylan Gondaria sending him back and pushing extra covers for a boundary. And I think he has decided, because if you happen to give this guy sometimes, he's a dangerous bowler. So by not doing so, let me attack him. Yesterday there was a contest of wonderful cricket that was played here between the two lovely team of Mafuko, who kept the scoreboard of 167, and they lost. They won by 7 runs rather. What a game to watch yesterday. The people who are watching that game, they went home smiling because they were really entertained. That's what we want to see in these particular games. If you get a chance, use it, utilize it well. You never know where you'll find yourself after this, because the people are watching out from outside. They can bid you. That is catch. Who will go for it? Yes. The man claims the wicket. He was looking for that huge cricket. And finally, he got it. Dylan Gondaria, caught and bowled. Harshi Vekaria, 63 after 48 balls. Well batted young man. Super inning. As I was saying earlier, Swami Bapa versus Mafuko. What a fantastic game. Played here yesterday. All the bowlers, batters and fielders, everybody was on toes because you couldn't want to miss a single ball.
Want to play. Wait, cut.
At the end of 13 overs, Hariom Titans on 80 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
Jasraj Kundi, Sukhdeep Singh, the young boys who represents Simba Union, and now they're here for Arioms. What a way to go. Even at the club level, they always bat similarly together. Because the one is an opener, the second one comes to number 4, and they always meet the guy, and they always cruise together, enjoying run between the wickets, and when they share the ideas, yes, you love it. He's just come in the right timing, where he likes going for it. Hiren Karai. Oh yes, what a start for him. What a lovely shot, Jasraj. I had spoken earlier about this young man. Look at that. He never takes time. And it almost just one bounce pulled towards the pavilion end. Oh. Nice rolling ball to stop the tall man from getting a second boundary. Hiren Karai, he's a man that we can't call a youngster. He has been here for quite some time. And that's a loose ball. No, keeper didn't. He didn't do what, the reason why he's a keeper at all. But when you do such things, you don't even boost any morale in a particular team, because you find if a keeper is leaving the byes and wide balls to go to boundary, that's when you find a bowler being demoralized and not getting what he deserves. A keeper is a man who's supposed to be helping both fielders and a bowler. Just look at that. When he left that boundary, extra cover for another 4 lovely Jasraj Kundi shot, and that's where he like it most. Oh, what a lovely shot. Hiren Karai trying to push it so hard. I believe all the bowlers, especially when you were given a ball by captain, you are told the first over is to maintain line and length and the rhythm. But when you go to power, that's what happens. Just look at that. It's a fine drive, but managed to get a single from that. He gives 10 runs in particular over.
At the end of 14 overs, Hariom Titans on 96 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Jasraj Kundi on 9 runs, Sukhdeep Singh on 3 runs.
Harshil Vakaria to continue his third over after dismissing the Dangerman Gondaria. And that's a fine, lovely shot to the boundary, but it just managed to get a single from it. Raj Budia on boundary, doing what he does best. I spoke about this earlier. Sukhdeep Singh should think twice and calculate how he's batting. Going in like that, leaving the stumps wide open for a spinner who's taking 3 steps. He sees everything that you're doing at the moment. That's a bad sign for a youngster. The man that we are putting our bet on and doing this to a team that believes in him doesn't sound good. I don't know if he's going to be happy when watching loose balls from outside, thinking I wish I was there. That's when you give a captain and a coach a big chance of pushing you quite behind. Because when you come into batting at the number 1 or number 3, you have a huge task and big responsibility to carry your team on. Harshit Vekaria coming to join Jasiraj Kundi, who has just managed 9 from 6 balls. He turns out for Ruaraka Sports Club. He's a boy who can clear. He's also a fantastic batsman who once was a Kenya under-19 captain in World Cup qualifiers. That is a good single. The wicket looks like a batting track. So for both teams to collect a win here, you must have 140 plus, so that you can at least either contain or maybe, oh, just a big swing. After the end of 15 overs, the Arioms Titans are on 100 for the loss of 3 wickets. This is the time that we need the people to stand out. And you can imagine the wicket we lost of Sukhdeep Singh. It could have played a very vital role to help the Arioms reach Nitish Hirani coming into ball his fourth and last over.
चल पप्पू एक आवे लौली बाबू कोई नहीं आवसे पप्पू ही नहीं चलेगी लांबे जोयरो लवली पप्पू लवली ही नहीं क्या बदलाव तो नहीं कोई नहीं आएगा कोई नहीं विकेट संभालना शाबाश.
That's what we talked about when you lose your wicket at this particular stage. You find a bowler coming on top of you, forcing a new coming in batsman to struggle a little bit before getting an eye. And remember that particular moment, getting an eye after 2 to 3 overs, and you are playing T20, not useful at all. Currently, the run rate of 6.62. It might put you, or put the Arioms into a projected score of 130. And by doing so, it might force the fielding team to fight harder so that they can defend the little score on board.
लवली फिनिश वेल पप्पू चल पप्पू एक जे चलेगा कोई नहीं है
That is a wonderful spell of Nitish Hirani of 4 overs, 25 runs for no wicket. Brilliant spell, youngster.
At the end of 16 overs, Hariom Titans on 104 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Jasraj Kondi on 13 runs, Harshit Zakaria on 2 runs.
एज निकल गया तो बंद हो जाएंगे तू क्या ऐसे रोक तो रहा है पर एज नहीं निकलना चाहिए ठीक है
Bowling the next over, Harshin Barsani.
आवसे अश्विन
Umpire David Odhiambo raising his finger up, but the batsman is not interested, going upstairs to ask the third umpire, Charles Kariuki, please help here. Seems the eagle eye saw it the way it was. That is out, LBW.
देखना उधर सिंगल नहीं पांच अंदर देखिए पांच चलो भले रे अंदर नहीं रखो that's leg. Thank you.
Milan Karai, the man who transferred for Canby Sports Club, coming in.
Lovely, Harshil. Try ना कर तो
Harshin seeming to have gotten his magic of line and length,
get up
getting a wicket, 2 dots and 1 single, 2 balls to go. And if you look at his face, he seems to be enjoying. What a ball, young man. That's the way to go. Trying to pin this team to less than 120 so far. Just Raj deciding, no, this is too much for me. Swings his arm for the last ball, getting that boundary.
At the end of 17 overs, Harry on Titans on 109 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Just Raj Kundi playing on 17 runs, Milan Karai on 1 run.
The contest between Lamek Onyango, Harry Holmes, and Josephat Irungu. Purple Cup. Both coaches very seasoned. Both who have coached national teams, under 19 and Kenya ladies. They are the coaches who have quite super knowledge to spread and educate the youngsters in these particular teams. Raj Budia coming in to bowl his 4th and last over after a spell that was really pushed compared to the last game he played. Good comeback, Raj. Milan facing a huge task whereby if the coach can see and send at least a message this particular time, singles also they're needed. That seems to be a huge wicket. Just Raj Kundi not taking a good start there and forcing a single. Yes, no, yes, no. Oh, there's no way. Oh, going upstairs to ask Charles Kariuki to help. Losing a particular wicket off this kind of a batter at this moment. Quite expensive wicket. White Purple Cup enjoying the moment. At least Raj is over. Brings a wicket. I wonder, projected score of less than 130 will put Ari Holmes in a tight situation where defending is not going to help them at all. Raj Bodia back into the attack with a super mind of protecting the runs that he gave earlier in the first 2 overs of 26. Ha, that's a plum. I even don't know why they're listening to upstairs fellow players asking to take a review. That's a clean, not even 2 seconds from Charles Kariuki. I'm sure of that. Wonder why it took so long. Such kind of decisions go directly and give it clear, full toss direct to a Yorker. That couldn't say anything. Even I was the batsman, couldn't have wasted my review direct to the pavilion. Jagdish replacing Milan, also fellow Canbis player.
The end of 18 overs, Marion Titans on 111 runs for the loss of 6 wickets.
Well bowled, Raj Budi. Just considered 2 runs and a wicket into his third over. Rajesh and Jagdish sharing a partnership of 2 runs after 2 balls. Captain fantastic Sachin Budia coming into ball his 4th and last over. 11 runs and 1 wicket. That was the damage.
Leg up. Leg.
Good ball. Today's decisions have been made both in and out so clearly and wonderful. Easy task for the third umpire, and both umpires enjoying the task too. Comparing to some matches whereby decisions are made, some not clear, some not good, but it's part of the game. Umpiring is not a really easy job to do. It's a task whereby concentration has to be of high order. Standing in there for 3 hours with the noise from outside the field, inside the field. Not a task easy. But today, wonderful job for both umpires, Isaac Oyeko and David Pamba. That is a big swing. Rajesh looking for huge and big boundaries, but the captain knowing where to place the ball. Speaking of putting the ball on the line, that's an in swing that collected the off stump, and he had applied himself to go for a huge one and mistimed. Off stump, dismantled. Fantastic captain. Just after 4 overs, giving 16 runs, and his last ball collecting the wicket, giving him as fantastic figures. Youngster walking in, saying, "Thank God I've been given the chance. Let me use it. Even if it's 6 balls only, I can get 30 runs. Who knows?" Who's going to be given the task of bowling the last over? Raj Bodia himself. after bowling a lovely over. Will he pick another wicket? Will he bowl a maiden? Time will tell. Good start from Raj again. Youngster with a call. 2. And they managed to get the 2. Well done, young man. That's what we talk about. Playing straight. You definitely get some runs. When you go cross, you are inviting a risky chance of survival. LBW or clean bowled. That's a huge appeal. Isaac Oyeko not interested. Leg by, yes it is. For Raj Budia, it's a wonderful ball. Sit down, brother. That's what Raj is telling the young man. Jagdish, I'm an opening bowler. You're too young. Try to smack me around. Well bowled, Raj. Just giving those 3 runs with 1 leg by. 2 balls to go. Young boy, 2 again. Will he do it? No. Current run rate of 6.10 will put a projected score of 125. Young man cuts the mid wicket and 2 years it is. Sachin Budia, captain, picks the ball to help. Oh, and they managed to get 3 runs. Good thinking from the 2 youngsters.
Bronze sponsors Mombasa Cement.
Hello, hello. Good evening once again, wherever you are. Welcome to the second inning of the match between Purple Cap and Hariom Titans. Batting first, Hariom Titans scored 124 for 7. And Purple Cap now will require 125 in 20 overs. And opening bowling for Hariom Titans is Hashit. And the batters in the crease are Pushka Sharma and Dash Panchani. It seems to be a surface that will need the batters to dig in more. It won't be an easy one. It has proved that in the first inning. And that's the opening runs for Pushka Sharma. 2 runs for Pushka Sharma. Ruaraka opening batsman. Yesterday his team registered their 8th straight win in NPCA League. And he'll be looking in that, looking to carry that form into this match. Hashit was on a winning side that yesterday beat Obui Academy in NPCA League match. That's a good ball from Hashit. It's a wide ball, but good effort from the keeper, Sukhdeep Singh. It's good to say that players are giving their best in this tournament. It's a good big appeal there. And Pushka Sharma is gone, but he has asked for the TV umpire, TV umpire to come in action. Pushkar Sharma survives that. The third umpire thought the ball pitched slightly outside leg stump. Good fielding there. And with that, we've come to the end of over number 1. Score 5-0.
At the end of the first over, Purple Cap on 5 runs for no loss. Purple Cap on 120 runs in 114 balls. Darsh Patani on 1 run, Pushkar Sharma on 3 runs. Bowling the next over, Jasraj Kundi.
That has been a fantastic shot from Pushkar Sharma. Welcoming Jasraj Kundi with a great timing and foot movement. That was a good timing there from Ruaraka, opening batsman. That previous ball, the ball was picked by the father to the bowler. I think the ball managed to give him a bit of blessing. Jasraj Kundi, last week, he was among the few players that have been selected by Cricket Kenya to join the emerging side. The emerging side is a team that you can't play for the under 19, but you have a chance of getting to the national team. But because you've not been in the team for long and probably they are watching how you progress, you get into the emerging side. So on Saturday, when most of the players were being called to chart the way forward as far as their contract is concerned, Jasraj Kundi was among the players. So even as he plays today, he knows he has a chance of joining the national team. Another player that is part of the Cricket Kenya program, Cricket Kenya plans as far as the national team is concerned, is the wicket keeper, Sukhdeep Singh. That's a good shot there from Pushkar Sharma to bring on a boundary and end over number over number 2, and score is 17 for no.
At the end of the second over, Purple Couple 17 runs for no loss. Purple Couple require 108 runs in 108 balls. Pushkar Sharma on 12 runs, Darsh Panchani on 4 runs.
That's an edge there. The boundary for Dash. His reaction just tells how much he's frustrated with that edge. Good fielding there, the boundary. Another boundary. Well played from young man Dash Panchani. That was a brilliant shot from the Shuri Kuchileva batsman. 3 weeks ago, he was with the national under-19 team in the World Cup qualifiers. Kenya put on a very good performance. Another edge. As I was saying, Kenya put on a very good performance, but unfortunately, they missed out on World Cup ticket. But it was good to say that we still have players, we still have youngsters that can put Kenya back into the map where we were some years back. So with the likes of Dash Panchani, Sukhdeep Singh, the future is good for Kenyan cricket. So wide ball. First wide of the match. Of the inning, sorry. And with that dot, we get to the end of over number 3. Purple Cup are on 26 for now.
कमोड भाई को स्पिनर पसंद नहीं है शाबाश सूरज भाई ऐसे नहीं ऊपर जिन्हें तू आगे से आ थोड़ा ठीक है वो कोई ना मिलन थोड़ा ऐसे हो जा जिन्हें ऑफिस की ना टीम है हाँ बस
The captain, Didier Kondaria, gets into action and he gets the first wicket off his first ball. Poor was there a turn. Pushka Sharma departs with scores on 26.
शाबाश टॉम ले
Incoming batsman Ghanshyam Kiani.
लेफ्टी या राइटी राइटी सर नहीं वो मिलेटर ना बाटी बा पूजा ना बात अंदर रह जो ओए बे ये भी नहीं हां मिलन एक बच्चा उसे मिलन मिलन एक बच्चा सुरेश भाई अंपायर के पास जाओ देखो ऐसे या ऐसा पता अलग सूरज नमस्कार तो कैचिंग आ रही आधी थोड़ा ऐसे अंदर हो थोड़ा सा बस तू ठीक है इधर आ जाओ मिडल में हर्षा थोड़ा ऐसा बस ठीक है समझ जगू है एक के નથી है बस गेम માં રહેજો બસ બોલ લેવો છે છેલ્લે સુધી शाबाश जिन्हें सिंगल नहीं है आधी सिंगल नहीं होते से ठीक है शाबाश सिंगल नहीं है ज्यादा मत जाओ वीर भाई ज्यादा मत जाओ ऐसे ही हो जाओ हाँ बस शाबाश टॉम आड़ा मारने दे
Nasyam opens his account with that boundary. Well played there.
हाँ सही है ठीक है अभी मारने दे आड़ा शाबाश
It's good to see the captain taking up the responsibility, and it pays off immediately with that kind of performance. With that kind of performance, even the team believes that we can do it.
स्टंप पे रखेगा शाबाश क्या बॉल है यार ये सही है मिलन की पास
A wicket and 5 runs in that over, 31 after 4.
At the end of the fourth over, Purple Cup on 31 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Purple Cup required 94 runs in 96 balls.
जिन्हें
Darshan Jani on 12 runs, Ghanshyam Kiani on 5 runs.
कंफर्मिंग लेग प्लीज टॉम 3 है ठीक है इधर लेग प्लीज लेग
Yes, leg. Better move.
मिलन
Left arm.
रख ले
Sorry, left arm around.
शाबाश लॉक स्वीप मारेगा शाबाश ले ले टॉम तेरा शाबाश काम सुरेश भाई ऊपर से शाबाश उसको सामने छक्का मारने दो शाबाश छक्का मारेगा सामने शाबाश शाबाश सुरेश भाई आगे से खिलाना है फ्रंट फुट से शाबाश बहुत अच्छा मेरे ग्लव के साथ खेलो ठीक है
सुरेश कराए
जैसे उधर डाल रहे थे
सुरेश कराए
बहुत अच्छा है
That's a good, well played there. Good shot from Dash. They still have 1.3 overs in this power play.
शाबाश सुरेश भाई बहुत अच्छा ये बॉल है शाबाश ये शाबाश सुरेश भाई ये देखा कैसे निकली ना बहुत अच्छे से शाबाश इसको भी ऐसे ही डालना है नंदू भाई के पास कैच जाएगा आगे ले आगे हाँ कोई आगे आई ठीक है जगू तेरे से भी नहीं क्या बॉल है देखा कुछ करने दो बॉल को कुछ भी
From the first inning, it looked like this wicket will trouble the batters, and it's just proving that now. Good single. It will be, and with that, we come to the end of over number 5, 38 for 1.
कौन इसको ऊपर अभी लास्ट है
Darsh Prantani on 17 runs, Ghanshyam Shiani on 7 runs.
ठीक है शाबाश
Dhiren Gondaria to continue from the river end. Well played there from Jiasham. Quick single there from the two, putting pressure now on the fielders. As much as it looks difficult to play on that surface, the important thing is to try get in contact with the ball and look for the gaps. Don't go for the big shots. We've seen what happened to Pushka.
स्वीप मारेगा स्वीप शाबाश स्लोप स्वीप आती है इसको आने दे शाबाश शाबाश टॉमी लेट्स गेट इन थ्रू द गेट
Another boundary there. It's not a bad over
Come boys.
for Titans.
शाबाश टॉमी ठीक है कोई ना अच्छे से डाल शाबाश डट के कोई ना we have nothing to lose here boys
It was a full toss. Last ball of power play.
ले आने दे
Last, we come to the end of power play. Score 45-1.
At the end of 6 overs, Purple Cup on 45 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Purple Cup required 80 runs in 84 balls. Darsh Prashani on 21 runs, Ghanshyam Chiani on 10 runs.
मिलन 2 पॉइंट हाँ मिलन पॉइंट आजा जसू तू आगे आई मिलन पीछे से आना जगू बस हाँ ठीक है एक नहीं है शाबाश आड़ा मारेगा छक्का उधर ही बाउंड्री खाली है अभी ठीक है कोई ना शाबाश ठीक है सुरेश ऐसे
Suresh Kerai is continue from the school end.
बहुत अच्छा जिन्हें आजा आने दे जिन्हें
Will that be 2? Yes, 2 runs. 3 in this over so far. These two batters are trying as much as they can to rotate strike, which is important in this kind of condition when the wicket looks difficult to play. Another single there.
जगू आने दे
Have doubled it.
घूमेगा ऐसे ठीक है आगे से खिलाओ अटैक करो अटैक कम बॉयज थक जाएगा कोई ना
I'm joined by David Asiji. Asiji, I'm sure you've had a very good break after the first inning. What do you think about the start that Titans have at the moment? 6.4 overs, they're on 52.
ठीक है सुरेश भाई देखा उधर से घूमेगा सीधा आएगा पता नहीं चलेगा इसको शाबाश
Thank you, Dan. Actually, if you compare the first inning of the game, it shows that Purple Cup, they're really doing quite better, especially on this first power play. Because after 6 overs, they're already on 52. And then if you compare the two batters, the partnership they're having right now, it's really looking a bright one and promising again, because they only need 69 runs to win, and they still have 14 overs to go. Current run rate of 8 runs per over and required run rate of 5.55. Already they are on top of the things. So if they continue the way they are rotating the strike, getting a boundary every over, plus 1, 2, 3, and some extra wide balls, they are really building their innings so brilliantly. Hope the fielding team, they will realize as quick as possible so that they can restrict them from doing whatever they're doing right now. Otherwise, if they try to rely on stopping the boundaries only, and currently the way the two batters are getting the double runs between the wickets, then it's going to be difficult for them. Aditya, the youngsters
who represents Samaj, both club and school. Last game he played, he did his wonders. And you can see, just before I finished speaking about the boy, he has done again what he does best. He just released the ball quickly. Instead of coming in, the ball went out. The batsman mistimed the ball, and the bowler is on top of everything. Who knows? Let them continue doing what they're doing. Another 2-3 wickets. Game on. You never know. This low scoring games every time. Pressure is always piling, especially as the newcomer. Nitish Hirani, the captain of Ruaraka Super Division, coming in to join Dash Panchani, the man on form, already on 31 after 20 balls. This tournament has really bring some youngsters to the limelight. Either if you're a bowler or you're a batter, at least few of them are enjoying their spells. You find the bowler now bowling to opening batsman of Samaj Super Division 1 team. And since they train together, the experience of Division 1 and experience of Super, let's see who comes out a stronger man. But I think Dash, he has an upper hand into that. But cricket is not compared that way. One loose ball brings a huge surprise, and especially to a senior player like Dash. That was a brilliant shot, picking a single from the offside end on a misfield from Vicaria. Oh, lovely ball. Just cut from the gully in, forcing Kerai to run after it. And they managed to get 2 runs from it. Dash Panchari has been scoring regular runs from both club and Purple Cup team. Every game, at least, he manages to score above 40 runs. Currently, Purple Cup on 61 for the loss of 2 wickets. They need 64 runs in 72 balls. I just like the way they are rotating the strike. The current run rate being higher than the required run rate. Rajeshi just brought into the attack, bowling his first ball of his 4 spell to come for Titans.
बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है.
Ariom.
इधर से ही करवाना है, शाबाश.
He bowled some sweet in swings. Rajesh.
शाबाश वीर सिंह.
I've seen the man bowling quite well. He plays for Division 1 side. He claims quite number of good wickets. He deceives the batters with his in swing.
शाबाश शाबाश वीर भाई, बहुत अच्छा डाल रहे हो, ऐसे ही डालना है.
Good shot for Nitish. Just over the mid-on side. What a drive. Super shot. It really helps open the eye for an incoming batter, especially when you are on dry, not getting runs, because this guy has been always, when he's trying to be set, he ends up getting out. Let's hope today it's his day.
कोई ना, शाबाश. अभी विकेट आएगा.
Well ball again, and well played too.
शाबाश शाबाश शाबाश, बहुत वीर.
Nicknamed Papu. I wonder what it means. That a big, huge appeal. Umpire is not interested. It seems the batter used his bat. I don't know if the bowler was trying to see what umpire will do after realizing the batter has touched the ball. He decided not to go upstairs. I don't know if most of the bowlers of this tournament, they're trying to overuse the decision of going upstairs or something. I don't know.
शाबाश मिले ना. शाबाश आदि फ्रंट फुट से खिलाएगा, शाबाश.
Aditya coming into his second over. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. Just missed. Dash Panchani getting that boundary and most needed one also. Good timing. Sweet strike. Dash playing on 39 after 27 overs. Looking steady. Well played. Oh, misfield on point region. Managed to take a single from there.
शाबाश शाबाश, छक्का मारेगा वो पूरा इधर, शाबाश.
Well played, young man. Nitish Irani. He's played a different role. I've watched his father batting quite for some times. The father was a driver. He wasn't taking any chances of waiting Every ball coming to his way was a bam bam. Nitish taking charge and learning more skills. I hope the father is watching. One more ball from Aditya. Bowled quite well. An average of 6 runs per over.
Halfway through the inning, Titans are on 74 for 2. Dash Panchani already settled on 41 from just 28 balls. Nitish Irani been impressive with the runner ball 8. So as it is now, this match is for Titans to lose.
Nitish Irani scoring 8 runs in 8 balls. Dash Manchani on 41 after 29 balls. Looks bright for the Purple Cup team. Youngster Aditya came in to bowl just after the power play. He bowled 2 overs, 12 runs, and he got 1 brilliant wicket from his first ball. Current run rate of 7.40, and the Purple Cup need 51 runs. It's quite cold outside there. If you see the supporters sitting on their benches, very keenly watching. If you don't have tea, you're in trouble. If you are not eating makai, also you're in trouble. Stand where you are, go get some hot chips, hot bajias. You'll enjoy the game. The more you sit without talking, only watching, this cold will kill some of us. Walk around, there's space for walking, space of talking, and space of laughing. That's what makes the game enjoyable. Thanks for the mothers who came over with their kids, with Masai lesos, just covering themselves, allowing the kids to jump up, enjoy the game, watching their older brothers. Suresh Gorai bowling his 3rd over, currently on 19 for no loss after 2.2 overs. That's a lovely ball.
It's a good start here for Suresh. It is his 3rd over. Good shot there from Nitish. But some football skills. Yeah, we saw some football skills there
देखा स्वीप नहीं मारता देखो
from Kundi.
शाबाश यस यस देखा शाबाश मिडल में निकालो इधर शाबाश सूरज भाई देखा स्वीप तो यही नहीं शाबाश नंदू भाई यस नंदू भाई शाबाश
End of that over. Score 75 for 2 with 9 overs to play. As my colleague was talking about the cold in Nairobi, almost everybody here is equipped with jumpers, sweaters, jackets, just to make sure that as much as they're watching this match, they are not freezing. Aditya to continue from the river end. That's an edge there. Could it be rolling for Bara boundary? The wicket, the pitch is slow on that side. 2 runs. Dash Panchani moving. To 45 to our 3 runs. Panchani 5 more runs to his half a century. Asiji, you were in Tanzania when Kenya was playing the World Cup qualifiers. Why do you think we didn't see much of Panchani in that tournament? Because he looks like a different player here compared to how he was in Tanzania, and it's only 3 weeks only.
Yes, Dan, you see most of these players, they are playing under different coaches and different stages. You find maybe when he was playing in Tanzania, the wicket they were playing on, that wicket really forced all the players to take more time, and they were playing 50 overs. This tournament is T20, and the approach is a different one. So you find him swinging a lot of arms towards the shots, like whatever they just done right now, comparing to when he was in Tanzania. Tanzania, you find he was told, we are playing 50 overs. Take your time, watch the ball, pick a ball and play to the safest area. He used to play almost 30 to 40 overs, just scoring only 30 to 40 runs. Now you find him here scoring 40 runs, even 50 in less than 30 balls. That's a good idea and a different approach of batters. That's why we have these versions, T20 and 50 over game. The boy has played so brilliantly, and that singles brings to Dash second 50 of the tournament. The boy is looking so solid and a future for this particular team of Purple Cup and the entire tournament. Dan, this young man is looking good, and he looks like he's going places. Just 19 years of age. That is the end of the over. 85 for 2 after 12 overs. Dan, these two teams, they're chasing their second win, because they lost their first opening match and they both won their second matches. Now they've met together here. Between the two, one is chasing the second win. What do you think about the batting team? Because the ball side has few runs on board to defend. Is this giving the batting team something to cheer up, or they're having the confidence of winning this game and they're gone second top team in this particular tournament?
As far as I'm concerned, this tournament, most of the teams have played 3-3 matches. So whoever drops up points at this time, from this time, will haunt them big. That's a good shot there for another boundary. Well played, young man. Already with that 50, he feels that there's nothing else I'm supposed to prove. And let me go for it. So as I was saying, already teams are playing their third or their fourth match. Another shot, this time high in the air. One bounce for a 4. Dash Panchani on fire here at the Shri Kuchileva Patel Samaj. We missed this kind of batting in Tanzania. Body language. Of Titans just shows you big appeal there. Is that the end of the over, or the umpire has been asked to refer his colleague upstairs? Going down leg. From here, could just tell the ball was going down leg. Not out. And after over number 30, after 13 overs, Purple Cup are on 94 for 2.
Dan, you're talking about the body language. A team consists of Kenyan team players, Dian Gondaria, Sukhdeep Singh, Narendra Patel, Dasraj Kundi. Why do they have that body language in this particular game when they can push the youngsters and show them that this is not the end of everything?
You can push a team to a certain level, but when you find that things are not going your way, with the now 31 needed of 42 balls, the only thing you can do is just to pray that you get wickets. Good shot there. A 6 from Nitishi Hirani. So unusual of him, Asiji. This is a different kind of player. I've never seen him play this kind of an inning. Good shot. We let go. Oh, and that's the end. Carried away. He's been carried away with that 6. And he departs 16 of 20 balls.
Dan, there's a time you are talking about when you hit a 6. What are you supposed to be doing the next ball? Do you go for another 6? Or do you go for a boundary, or you block, or you get a single, you go to the other side?
Asiji, as far as I'm concerned, something that is taught at early age is you play each ball on merit. Yes, you can hit a 6 and you get another ball, is a ball to be hit for a boundary. You will go for it. So you play every ball on merit and you don't get carried away, as we've seen from Hirani.
I've noticed quite some players, not even this tournament, even national teams playing. If you go for a big 6 and you continue doing the same thing, you end up getting out the same second ball. And I don't know why children are not learning from this. So it's quite not a good thing to teach youngsters, especially when they're coming into such categories of age groups. That thing that Nitish has just done, he could have done better than that, because he collected a huge 6 and he played effortlessly. He could have just taken a single, rotate the strike, allow dash to continue, and at least
Resuming with 5 overs to play, and Purple Cap are on 108 with a loss of 3 wickets.
ओ तू ऊपर है चलो चलो जाओ हाँ कवर चल
The new bowler for the Arioms, Jinesh.
हाँ ठीक है कोई ना शाबाश जिन्या स्टंप पे ही रखना है शाबाश बॉल है पांच अंदर सुरेश भाई जगू आने दे शाबाश जिन्या आगे आगे से डालना है चल यॉकर खेलते हैं इधर मार शाबाश टॉमी बहुत अच्छा है ये इधर से आड़ा मारेगा ठीक है जाओ શું કરોડા કौन जिने आ बाजू कौन बॉयज
Once again, we do apologize for another technical hitch. As it is now, this match is for Purple Cape.
Construction industries, bronze sponsors Mombasa Cement, printing partners Elite Offset Limited, fuel partners Mafuko Group of Companies, retail partners Radio 44 and the Asian Weekly, man of the match partners Nairobi Timber Projects.